things of grave importance. I I am of the opinion that these general policies brought are for the private entities and not public entities. Is this so? Why? What examples do we have? For example, let's say these are political groups. Okay, consider the situation. First, they are political groups. Second, what is the motive of political group? Motive of a political group is to undertake the work of administration. Why is administration undertaken? Administration is undertaken in order to spread the word of welfare state. What is a welfare state? Welfare state is a place where all types of social activities are undertaken for the welfare of the public. Now, what is democracy? Democracy is something which is by the people for the people, right? Okay, so it is by the people. We have uh, taken up uh, voting system, so it's by the people, right? But is it for the people? That is where the question is. That is where the problem lies. Now, why it is not for the people? Think. You may. I will come back to all the queries after the discussion. Sure, sure, sure. The subject will remain the same. Ah. So it is not for the people, though it is meant to be for the people, because the funding that the political parties take, they are used only to set and achieve their political mileage. They are not for giving proper healthcare services, nor it is for giving proper transportation services, nor proper giving proper educational services. Let's come to education. What are these entrance examinations that are being undertaken? Let's come to NEET. Let's come to JEE. Let's come to UPSC. What are these examinations? These examinations are meant for service, right? Service to what? Service for different sectors, technical sector, social sector, government sector. It depends. But the the number of students that are coming out from different national colleges or Indian Institute of Technologies or whatsoever or IIMs, let's consider. So, are these colleges are these colleges representing the human capital? Are they representing the human capital or not? I I have a doubt. I think they don't. They don't represent the whole human capital. We are discussing the role of political groups. So that before we prove them wrong, we need to first discuss. This is what we have been discussing in the past videos. Right. Now, um, taking over the basics. First, the base is where the foundation is. So the foundation that we are talking about is the political group, which is holding the administration. But the administration is not working for the welfare of the state. Corona, generation of Corona, time of Corona, year of Corona, disease is an example, excellent example of what administrative failure can be. What other examples do you require? Now, see, what should be the objective of a political party? Their objective is that they are a part of the representation of the people. It should be on a whole, but it is not on a whole. By saying is it on a whole, we mean to say that is the nation united? No, it is not united. It is sectorized. It is divided into different opinions. What opinion do you require when you talk of proper healthcare service? It's simple that it should be affordable for the general public. It is not. There can be no two other opinions in it. There can be no two opinions in it. There just cannot be. It is very simple. So, if this is so, then the definition of divide and rule policy comes the British ideology. Is it coming or not? It is definitely coming. So this means that the political parties are dividing people. You are not working for the welfare of the state. You can never do so because divided you fall. It is as simple as that. It is very simple. Now completing this part, uh, the political part, this ideology creates unnecessary mental speculations, which leads you astray from from the actual idea of service to the public by bringing in entertainment, unnecessary entertainment. I'm not against entertainment. We are talking about unnecessary entertainment, bringing drug lords inside, drug mafias inside, deforestation, all bringing all sorts of climatic, uh, giving way to all sorts of climatic catastrophes we are talking about. प्राकृतिक आपदाओं की हम बात कर चुके हैं, भूकंप और अन्य प्राकृतिक आपदाएं जो अभी चल रही है देश भर में विश्व भर में और जो हो रही है और जो हुई कारण ये विषय वो आप जानते हैं चल ही रहा है पैरेलली इट विल गो वी आर proving this system of politics which is not native to Bharat that this is something which is destroying the administration from the inside. It has brought corruption inside. It has brought all sorts of addiction, all sorts of greed in the administration because of which the officials who are supposed to work for the welfare of the nation, they are not doing so. They are going against it or they are not working for it or they are ignoring. And those who are trying to do, they are being displaced. This is what the political groups are doing, parties are doing. And there's a reason why this Modi Hatao, Desh Bachao Andolan is going on. There's a reason behind it. Everywhere it is in the nation. Why? Health sector is being privatized completely. Schools are privatized completely. All transportation services are privatized completely. All most of the airport services are privatized. Most of the energy sources, electricity and water is privatized. How many times you have to pay toll when you travel from one state to the other state? To whom does your toll, आप जो पैसा देते हो, where does it go? Does it go for public welfare? Are you giving it to the government? Go and check where the money goes. It is not going to any government or any public entity. It is going to the private entities. It is going to the companies. Now, who has done this? It is happening under somebody's authority. Who is the authority? Don't say that the officials are. The officials are not the authority. They are servants of ministers. You're not the authority. Authority is political groups. Authority is private companies, which are doing this from the behind. Now, several people have understood this fact. Because of this, because of which the nation is dependent. We have already understood the fact that this is well understood, isn't it? This is which is well understood. We have already shared documents relating to this fact in the past, and if required, I will attach it again. So now I'm want to come to Mr. Honorable PM Modi. What what game are you playing, sir? What authority you are using? You are using the authority of the public. Public chose you, expecting that you will work for the welfare of the nation. Whom are you grounding? Who are the people you are grounding? Who? Private companies? It is proved. Look at the services. When you are pointing fingers at some service, you need to see what's behind. Now, behind all these services which are supposed to be meant for public utility are being taken care of by private companies. Then why is the tax collection happening in the nation? Why is the road tax, why is the toll tax being given to private entities? Why is energy reserves and everything being and ports given to Adani, Ambani's? Why? Crony capitalism, this is what you call when you use capitalism to divert policies as per your own dealt interests, selfish interests. This is where crony capitalism comes. So you ministers, you have done a big fraud in the nation by showing that you are working for the public welfare, but you are not. When you are grounding, when you are taking care of private entities, and you are expecting funds in the form of tax from public, and you are taking care of private entities, do you really think you are taking care of welfare state? Think, think. What, what, what ideals are you giving to the nation, to the general public, to the new generation who are now in school and colleges? What are you teaching them? Is this the vision that you came up with, Mr. BJP, Mr. Congress? Is this what your vision 2030 is? To give away all the land to private companies, to foreigners? What are foreigners doing in our nation? अतिथि देवो भव नहीं बोलना. पहले अपने देश के प्रजा का ख्याल रखना सीखो. समझ में आ रहा है? I'm talking to ministers of this nation who are responsible for selling away all the land and who are responsible for creating dependency in the nation, who are responsible for showing their selfish ideals by giving way to all international communities, by using international organizations like ISKCON, Isha Foundation, and these organizations which are giving way to those people who are not native to Bharat. भारतीयों का ख्याल रख रहे हो क्या तुम? पशुओं का तो छोड़ दो, पर अधर्म के 5 बीज याद रखना, धर्मियों से हम ये कह रहे हैं. और मैं पुनः दोहरा रहा हूँ, किस बात की विनम्रता? What do you expect? Am I doing some kind of entertainment here in the videos, or this the topics that we are sharing are of grave importance? What type of emotion do you expect me to keep, Mr. Ministers, Mr. their religious activities. धर्मियों को तो समझ आ जाता है ये धर्मियों का भाव है, ये सर्व जानते हैं. I'm heading to a college to meet some HODs of my college to discuss some issues relating to this and to take a student session there. So I came here to pick some uh, good food gifts for them, for the professors there. Uh, so now coming back to the political groups. Political groups are basing, guarding private entities. They are bypassing the administration by doing this. This is not allowed in any form of law. This is what is known as crony capitalism, which you are giving weight, asking people to be across all types of entertainment and doing this from behind. You think you are doing justice to the nation, Mr. Narendra Modi, Mr. Council of Ministers. I have an answer to this. You will have to answer this question tomorrow. You are grounding, you are giving base to private entities, private companies, foreign companies in the nation. All policies that you are formulating are in behest of these private companies and not for the public. Look at the healthcare services, look at the transportation services, look at the education system that is running in the nation. A child who cannot afford will not be able to ever study in colleges. Why? There should be good private colleges, but the professors there should be paid by the government so that they don't work for money. Their skills should be taken care of by the president by honoring them, each and every professor in the college, because they are working hard day and night. But you have taught wrong things to most of some of them, probably wrong things like what? Greed, not paying attention on the subject matter, instead bringing politics everywhere. This is why it is very full of poison. These things. This is not what is public administration, Mr. Narendra Modi. Understand this fact. This is political administration. Means parties having only vested interest and working only to take care of the vested interest and thinking about who is going to take part and care of the chair, not caring about the fact that people are the ones who were responsible for bringing you on the chair so that you take care of them. इसीलिए तो प्रजापाल कहा गया है. प्रजा राज का राज्य होता है. यह होती है बात. Council of Ministers, listen to me carefully. You and your treacherous conduct are coming forward. Remember that. You whole bunch of scripted people. How long do you think you'll run from truth? Don't you feel shame? Are you not ashamed of your activities? Using public money and funding private entities? All money that you're using is people's. It's their money, it's our money. The tax that they have paid, indirect tax, direct tax, everything. Are you not ashamed? Don't you have any shame, Council of Ministers? Are you shameless? You're funding private entities at the cost of public. Look at the cases in the hospitals. I'll bring you several, and many of them whom I'm treating already. Spiritually, materially, anything that you wish to call. But I'm doing my work. I'm doing my objective because of which I'm here on earth. Yes, I am देवराज कल की अवतार कहना कहो हम वही हैं और हमारा कार्य यही है कि सनातन आर्य धर्म को पूर्ण रूप से भारतवर्ष में पुनः लाए अभी जो घुसपैठ देश में आ गए उन पर भी हमें बात करनी है Britishers have entered the nation. People of British origin, they may be of any nation, they may be of Australia, they may be of Germany. I'm not saying that everybody is wrong, but I'm saying that the people that who have come to the nation, they have come with the wrong motive. They have eyes on the land of public of Bharat. They have eyes on the cattle industry, cattle rearing in Bharat. The concept of industries that they have brought, now they have come here just to take hold of it by using religion. लेच्चों को क्या लगता है बस वही हमारा वेश धारण कर सकते हैं हम उनका वेश धारण नहीं कर सकते क्या हमें उनसे ज़्यादा बुद्धि है जैसी आवश्यकता पड़ती है वैसा हम वह रूप को धारण करते हैं समझ में आ रहा है ये घोर कलयुग है ये काल तरण है इस बात का विशेष ध्यान रखिए धर्मियों से हम कह रहे हैं धर्म के लिए क्या नहीं करना पड़ता सात्विक रूप से उसकी कल्पना नहीं कर सकते हम पुनः इस पर आएंगे रिमेंबर these political groups are private entities not public entities because of which the nation is dependent this is a capitalist nation this is a dependent nation Bharat गुलाम है this is British India हरिओम जय हिंद जय भारत जय आर्यवर्त हर हर महादेव